Look at them. Backed into a corner, they show their true colors. Why you're defending them, I'll never know. This is an old story that always ends the same way.
The mage too's, brother.
Why should it surprise you? I'm no different than them.
Wish I'd realized that when we first met. I suppose that's what I get for befriending a mage.
Oh, silly boy. God damn it, Fen. You're really having this happen right now? You're really doing this? You're really taking their side? Oh, man, if he only responded in a way that would have me showed, like, some semblance of, like, parlay. Because he didn't give me the fucking time to be able to do so. Fuck, man. Guards? Some guards... You know, they said the guards weren't going to be turning up, but here we are with the guards. I hope this is Donick. Fucking motherfucker, die, bitch. Die, Donick, die! Die, 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 die! Die, Donick, fuck you! Well, Fen's dead. It's pretty sick, guys. Damn, Fen. I'm assuming it would have been everyone in our party that we ended up making a rival or something along those lines. Alright? That's what I'm assuming.
And here we are, champion. At long last.
Your monster, finally.
I was afraid you were going to let everyone else do your fighting.
Not at all. I am here to see order restored. What happens to you now is your own doing. You were never part of this circle, and I tolerated that. But in defending them, you've chosen to share their fate.
Knight Commander, I thought we intended to arrest the champion.
You will do as I command, Cullen.
No. I defended you when Thrask started whispering you were mad, but this is too far.
I will not allow insubordination. We must stay true to our path.
Andraste's dimpled butt cheeks.
You recognize it, do you not? Your lyrium, taken from the deep roads. The dwarf charged a great deal for his prize.
You killed him, man.
The idol poisoned Bartrand's mind in the end.
He was weak. Whereas
The
I
fucking
not.
idol? The idol was a sword?
All of you! I want
Or did
him
she
dead.
melt it into a sword?
Enough!
Why is it
Not
making
what the
lightsaber
order
noises?
stands for. Knight Commander, step down. I relieve you of your command.
My own knight captain falls prey to the influence of blood magic.
Ooh.
You all have. You're all weak. Allowing the mages to control your minds, to turn you against me. But I don't need any of you. I will protect this city myself.
You'll have to go through me.
Idiot boy. Just like all the others.
She's lost it, just like Bartrand.
Blessed are those who stand before the corrupt and the wicked, and do not falter!
She looks like a fucking Dark Souls boss. God damn. Oh, scythe. Okay, I see it. Resisted pinning shot. I'm wondering if this is just gonna be a straight up beatdown, because she can't summon anything, right? Okay, come on, let's get that fucking, let's go there. Jesus, she's just attacking everyone. Yeah, she's just straight up attacking everyone, no matter what. Who it is, or it doesn't really matter. Yeah, this is just a beatdown. And every once in a while she lashes out. Okay.
Maker, your servant begs you for the strength to defeat this evil.
Jesus Christ, what the fuck? What lyrium does to a motherfucker. No way! No way those cool-ass statues get brought to life for the fight? Okay, okay. Sadly, this was an awful fight in Dark Souls 2, so... Hey. Ooh, we can't target it. Okay. We couldn't target it yet, right? The Gate Guardian, that's pretty cool. Let's see, let's slow its speed down. It already moves slow, so we should already just try to take advantage of the speed. Things that make speed go down, all good. Literally the best. Nice. Good job, guys. Oh, God. Okay, thank God. I thought she was gonna come down like fucking Radon with a big explosion. She do be doing all the moves, guys. Can't really get any effects on that. Oh, there's one. Good shit. Let's see. I don't know if Arcane Poison is still on, but I'll turn it on again anyway. What the fuck? Nathaniel ends up joining. Are there more people joining that I don't even know? Oh yeah, there's Donic. He's all fucked up and broken. All our allies, one would say, right? I don't expect much from these big things. They can't really make them super overpowered. Right? For a fight like this. There we go, Donic activated. Oh, the slaves are coming. Slave statue. Weird. That's cool. All the set pieces are literally fighting us. I dig it. Her big keep away move. Aveline not affected by it at all. Oof. The amount of adds in this fight is pretty decent. Not too crazy. I like the slaves literally coming to life when we're fighting them. Can I turn this into a bomb? I would like to. Oh my god, no. Oh my goodness, Varric is like spamming chameleon breath, by the way. He's spamming that shit so fucking much, he's like glitching out. What is going on? Where is she? Where is the lady? Okay, so she's back up there. Gate Guardian doing some crazy shit. Pair of arrows, let's cool down on that. Get a nice kickback. Get a nice lance. Good shit. What the fuck is happening? Woo! Taking on the slave stuff.
Not
Ooh.
enough that they make innocent suffer. No, we must also have insult added to injury. Spare them wretches, give them freedom, and they would use it to tear down everything we hold dear. No, no, it cannot be allowed. I will stop it. Do you hear me, champion? I will defeat you.
Wonder why Varric was the only one that wasn't affected by that.
You were wrong to turn against this city, Captain, and now you shall pay the price.
Holy shit. There she goes, going supernova again.
Why is this taking so long? Can one so evil truly be so powerful? We can guide your humble servant. Please tell me what I must do. What if I'm not doing the right thing? What if this is all madness? No, I must remain vigilant.
Big scythe attack, baby. Yeah, her defense is pretty insane. Ooh. The way she just stands there and bodies those attacks.
I tried to have sympathy. Maker knows I have tried. But how can we allow them freedom when so many would use it to commit atrocities? They control minds. They become abominations. They began the fight itself. And now, Elfina. Oh, poor Elfina. I will avenge you, dear friend.
Listen, what she's saying isn't wrong. What she's saying isn't wrong. Oh, if only you weren't fucking authoritarian.
I will not be defeated. Maker, hate your humble servant.
Ooh, it broke. Ooh, is she getting eaten or is she blowing up from within? Oh, she got demonified, did she? Oh, it'd be kind of crazy that... Quite ironic, right? Oh, what? She turned into one of those statues. Where's Sandal at? Go get Sandal. Whoa. They backed up for me. I'm surprised I
The
wasn't
slaughter spread quickly.
given a
The champion's
choice.
name became a rallying cry, a reminder that the mighty Templars could be defied. He had defended the mages against a brutal injustice, and many lived to tell the tale. The circles rose up and set the world on fire. More Templars arrived at Kirkwall to restore order, but we were already long gone. We vanished into the hills, and circumstance eventually forced us all to leave the champion's side. You still hear the stories, of course. With each telling they grow, even if, at the core, remains the truth. A new legend had been born. So that's it. That's the whole story.
Then Meredith
All
provoked
the loading
the
screens was
circle.
his books.
She was to blame.
Or that damned idol was. Or Anders. Take your pick.
Even so, had the champion not been there,
It might never have even gone that far.
I see.
So how is hearing all this going to help? You've already lost all the circles. In fact, haven't the Templars rebelled as well? I thought you decided to abandon the Chantry to hunt the mages.
Not all of us desire war, Varric. Please, if you know where the champion is, you must tell me. He is a hero. A man that the mages would listen to. Someone who was there at the beginning. The champion could stop this madness before it's too late. He may be the only one who can.
Is that what this is all about? In that case, I wish I could help you.
Just tell me one thing, then. Is the champion dead?
Though, I doubt that.
Then you are free to go, Varric. May the Maker watch over you during the dark times ahead of us.
Same to you, Seeker. Same to you.
A seeker. She's known as a seeker.
So, did you...
Gone. Just like the Warden.
Liliana?
That is no coincidence.
So, do we proceed with the original plan? Or keep looking?
It is in the Maker's hands now. We put our faith in him.
Conqueror. So that's why they brought Liliana back. I guess they wanted another person to be a big hedge, a big knight, a big carrying force that we would carry about. Ooh! No, don't do that. a big hedge into what's happening, right? Unlockables. The Might of the Sten. Wow, look at all these unlockables. Holy shit. Sir Isaac armor? Oh my god, I never wore any of this. The Blood Dragon armor, never wear that. Well, I couldn't really. The Ring of Whisper. Let's see, look at our achievements. Oh, yuck. Become a partner in the Deep Roads Expedition. Secrets. Whoa. Champion Kirkwall. Complete Dragon Age 2. Upgrade a spell or talent. Use teamwork. Flirtatious. Flirt with one of your party members to begin a romance, which I never did. Deal with the Undying Terror. Exorcist. Demon Slayer. Find and kill all the ancient personifications of pride. Craft all items. Have 100 or more sovereigns in your purse. Seize the throne. We can choose to become the Viscount? Find every variety of crafting source, which I didn't. Complete a romance with one of your party. Find all chapters of the histories of the Chantry. Unstoppable. Complete a full year of Kirkwall without a party member being knocked down unconscious. Okay, so that seems rather difficult. During each year of Kirkwall, discover 3 secret messages from the Band of 3, which we did not. We discovered some, but not everything. But we didn't discover everything about the Band of 3 yet. Was the Band of 3 the stuff that we found beneath? Is that what they were looking at? Earn either friendship or rivalry with Sebastian. Not fully into friendship. Complete the main quest in Vimic Mountains with Bethany or Carver in the family. Yeah, they're dead. They're dead. I would have loved for Carver to be there. Complete the side story of Vimic Mountains, Prison Tower. Talus joined the party. Chase in the game. Lure and kill the Alpha Wyvern near Chateau Hain. Disarm fire traps in Chateau and Haine, and Market of Assassins. So we did pretty much everything. I will say Dragon Age 2 is kind of like a crazy, like, stark weirdness from Dragon Age Origins. Dragon Age Origins, the lore and story and everything was super, super new to me. Dealing with a world end event, introducing the Darkspawn. And in Dragon Age 2, the Darkspawn were in the beginning. We started on the outskirts of Lothring, right? Going around Ostagar. And then it's just about getting fame in Kirkwall, which is so crazy. Because I thought it would be another world-changing thing for the story, and that didn't happen until the end with the stuff with Anders. I definitely say Anders is like a really big surprise, very fun character that everyone could banter off of and just talk, like, take shots and shit on him. He's very, very fun. I enjoy Anders. Although personally, my personal thing I would have done, I probably would have killed Anders. Anders is probably would have been done, right? We all know what the hero of Ferelden would have done. He would have just started murking people just like the champion. Except he would have killed them before it even started. It's kind of weird because I will definitely say within the first half of this game, I was like, when the fuck is this story gonna start? Like, when is our grand thing gonna do? Because I'm gonna be honest with you, I didn't really care for, like, this family story. It sucks what happened to Honk, but it seems like, God, the writers wanted you to fucking suffer as much as you possibly can. They wanted you to suffer, sir. Heroes do not need families, right? I will say the DLC boss fights were pretty insane. The final end game boss fight with Meredith, it was pretty alright. It's probably like somewhere within, like, if I could rank them all, I would probably say the Market of Assassin boss fight, this one right here, Duke Prosper. Ooh, this is probably like the best boss fight in the game. God damn, brother. I'll probably put Meredith around like 3 or 2, depending, and then I'll put fucking Osari or Lari or whatever the fuck is it. The first enchanter of Kirkwall, right? The Kirkwall enchanter. Dead last. Fuck that, dude. That fight sucks. I kind of hated, like, the story of the fight. I do feel like the story kind of came out of nowhere. Sometimes some parts felt rushed, some parts felt really, really good. Parts where I thought, like, people will talk more didn't really happen, but, like, that's just, like, I'm just criticizing a game that had, like, a tumultuous dev cycle, right? Having to be pushed out very, very fast, which is something I knew. But will I say it's better than Origins? I really dislike the fact they simplified the fighting system. They simplified the abilities you have, giving it to one and giving it to another. You're not going like, yeah, I'm just going full fire mage, right? Like we're playing WoW, right? I could say that it's the comparisons to WoW in Origins is very big, right? When it comes to the skill tree, way back when, like old WoW. He was like, yep, I'm fire mage, right? Like, oh, yep, I'm doing this, I'm doing that. I really enjoyed that. I thought that was like one of the best things in there. Having a set class that you go into, I will say, being able to go into any class that usually felt like you had to, like, get a key point into really early on was pretty good, right? I don't like the fact that my healer, I couldn't have a dedicated healer. I would have to be the dedicated healer, and if I didn't have a healer or anything set up like that, if I was just like a random ass character, then fucking Anders would be my healer, and healing was like nerfed considerably in this game. The act of casting spells seems like the cooldowns are like gigantic. I feel like the warrior isn't as good as it was in Origins, surprisingly. Like, a shield-bound warrior felt like it wasn't very good. I just like the fact that I wish there was more clothes for our companions that we could change them into if we didn't like what they had. Or we had an option of the slot being the ones with the buffs all on it, right? There's with the stuff that you get during game that upgrades it. I wish that could be something you could just grab that item. You could grab that entire item, it has it all off. You could take that off, and then it opens up the other slots, and you could build them however you want, dress them up however you want, and then also you can just get different looking clothes, and boom, like one or two, just to like one having another option, separate option to just kind of change it would be really, really good. But that's like you're making a whole bunch of other clothes, and the clothes definitely for mages are just like drip fucking lists. And I wasn't able to get to see what the cool new armors look like because of the character that I played. I will say I do feel like the classes are weaker in this game. I want to say that because, and then the combat, something was wrong with the combat. I don't know if you noticed, sometimes I would attack characters and they wouldn't die, and they would die. Like, recently, you see me hit someone for 1,000 damage, and it was one of the small minions, and they took no damage. And then I auto-attacked them 3, 4, 5 times, and then it just decided to die randomly. Like, that, there is a big issue with that. Real big issue with that. A lot of the side quests were pretty decent. The Fenrir stuff was really nice. Learning more about the lore. I want to learn more about the lore of the world. It seems like we're getting a lot of stuff with Relay, right? We're getting stuff with the Watchers and the Chantries, and here having the Circle of the Mages revolt is pretty insane, and I don't know if you can have that not happen, because I didn't see an achievement for that. So maybe that's something that happens, and that's something they wanted for the other games. When it comes to characters, you know, in Origins, Wynn was my favorite character in that game. In this one, Anders was my favorite character. I really enjoyed Varg with his talk. I really enjoyed the more conversations between party members and how you can just kind of milk them out, just like walking in and out of your house, doing it, because they'll like their conversations like trigger once you go through like a door or a cutscene or anything like that. Going through a loading area, loading into a new area, it just starts, right? I will say Isabella's story in the beginning was kind of told like shit. It wasn't really the best. You know, learning randomly from a side conversation that she stole something from McQuinn, right? And then playing dumb in the middle of the story when it actually happens, because that conversation wasn't supposed to happen, but it did happen. But the game doesn't really recognize it, and your character plays dumb for a bit until it happens. Like, stuff like that's kind of weird. Mark of the Assassin had a really cool DLC fight, probably the worst gameplay, and I don't really like that new character. I didn't like that new character. I really don't give too much about her. She seemed extremely selfish within what she wanted. And playing Walnut was definitely interesting. I wanted to do a goody two-shoes mage who was against the Chantry and was a blood mage, right? And I ended up playing against that as the story ended up developing, and he ended up becoming pretty much like something he himself can't even handle, right? It's pretty crazy. It's kind of crazy how it evolved, and doing terrible choices and then like trying to recover and do the best, and in the end it ends up having Anders live. Probably the blood mage who did the worst, the absolute worst, the blood mage who did the worst. You know, my character choosing him to live because he can't let others just slaughter mages like that, right? And then also Aveline. I really liked Aveline. I think Aveline was a really great part of the game. And I think if my brother or one of my siblings stayed alive during it, I think they would have added so much to the game. It's kind of insane that they weren't there. They were just taken from me in Act 1. And they could have continued on. right? They could have continued on if I decided to fuck them over and tell them not to come, which is very interesting. Fucking over your sibling was the thing to be done. I really enjoyed Carver. I really enjoyed the sibling that would challenge you and shit talk you and like undermine you, and then you would have to be like, yeah, but we're brothers in the end. Like, we do this, but like, I think their relationship, Carver and Walnuts, and Hawks, was written very well, and I really enjoyed that, and I really liked it, and it's very funny, and it aggravated me seeing Carver talk, and I'm like, oh my god, what's the next thing Carver's gonna say? And then he gets taken from me, which sucks. I wish he stayed alive. I wish Carver was alive and Liliana stayed dead. Liliana coming back and nullifying my choice. Hers with the Maker had plans for me. All right, kind of cool. She's in these Seekers things, right, for the Chantry. I know she's a party member in 3, if I'm not mistaken. So when it comes to playing Dragon Age 3, you know, it's going to start right after this. So I don't really know what to think. I really don't know what to think of Dragon Age 3. I really don't know too much about it, her coming through. I will be playing a rogue in Dragon Age 3. I will be doing that, going through all the classes, right? But man, it's just so, I think oh my god, and Sebastian was a great character to bring for the DLC. He's one of the best characters because he challenges the status quo that the game wanted to go with. Right? And I don't know if he's going to be in 3 or wherever it may be. You know, the story could be that he's actually hunting them down or whatever it may be. I'm surprised we didn't even take back his home or anything like that. I'm kind of like sad at that we didn't go to Starkhaven and see what Starkhaven's like. You know, Starkhaven was brought up all the time, and I wanted to go see it, and then it didn't happen, which is sad. But Dragon Age 2, I don't think is as good as Dragon Age Origins. The changes were kind of crazy. The game kind of looks weird. Alistair looks weird. The callbacks are kind of weird. The Twitter book is kind of silly and all that stuff. But you can see that they have good humor when it comes to the good humor as in making fun of themselves and doing silly things. Their banter is way better. In the first game, they were just completely negative and dickheads, and no one wanted to be together. And in this one, this seems like a party that has disagreements, and then when the story changed, their dialogue changed, and it got really, really worse. And it got to like what the point it was in the first game, which was like a do or die Denerim situation, right? Saving for all. Meryl, I really wanted to like Meryl. I think Meryl is so adorable. She's so sweet. She has good intentions, but they really made a story of someone like, what if the sweetest, kindest, most soft-spoken woman ends up being taken advantage by a demon? You know, just being another one of the many examples of people being cucked by the demons, and showing that any merger with the demons always ends up negatively. There's never someone who has a positive experience with it, right? And that ended up making change. Man, that changed my character so much. Like, dealing with the Dalish clan from Origins, oh my god, that changed my character so much. Being from someone who wanted to be a blood mage, trying to protect his family and stay strong enough so the keepers don't go for him, and dipping into blood mage, that ended up not doing so, and becoming a healer, and having the failure of Fenril just completely go over him, right? And then it probably making one of the biggest mistakes of having Anders live. Because Anders probably should be dead. Anders probably deserves to die more out of everyone in this game. I know I always joke that it's like, we've killed for less. Anders mostly definitely, he did deserve to die. Justice is an issue. That turned into vengeance. He is a fucking issue, man. It's really bad. But we're done. I don't know if that was the Dark Chantry or anything like that, because they had a black sun, or wherever it may be. They're all called Nightingales, so I really don't know what that means. when it comes to that. So, but it is a really cool game, and we're gonna be checking out Mass Effect 2. Let's go! Get yourself a Barbaric Splendor Warrior Pack 2. Woo! Dragon Age Legends, a free online RPG. What the fuck is Dragon Age Legends? What is that? I don't even know what that is. Mass Effect 3 demo's here, baby. Let's go! The One Piece! Alright, thank you guys for watching the series. Woo! Have a wonderful day.